I'm gonna read to you the MD rules, okay? MD1, refusal to provide medical assistance. Refusing to provide medical assistance, including performing CPR, giving meds without a justified RP reason, as long as there's no threat to the medic's life, including situations when armed players are present at the scene. Punishment, 1 reprimand. MD2, providing medical aid during dangerous situations. Selling medication or resuscitating players in situations that threaten the life and health of both the medic and the player, including but not limited to during an escalating conflict, an active shootout, or a turf war. Punishment, 1 warning. MD3, compliance with project rules. Medical personnel are required to comply with all established project rules. Punishment from 1 warning to 1 reprimand, depending on the faction leader's decision at the point in time. MD4, improper RP behavior. Failure to adhere to RP rules when interacting with players while providing medical assistance or communicating with faction colleagues. Punishment, 1 warning from the faction leadership. MD 4.1, disrespectful behavior. Disrespectful behavior towards any player. Punishment, 1 reprimand or dismissal, depending on the faction leader's decision at the point in time. MD 4.2, noncompliance with orders. Failure to comply with the leadership orders or to observe the chain of command within the faction. Punishment, 1 reprimand from the faction leadership. MD 4.3, assault on civilians. Assaulting civilians with a taser, weapon, or fist without an RP reason are prohibited. Punishment, dismissal from the faction. MD 5, use of weapons. Medical personnel are strictly forbidden from using any weapons. Punishment, dismissal from the faction. MD 6, criminal activity. Intentionally associating with gangs, committing major crimes, including but not limited to theft, vandalism, and murder, or joining factions during activities where medic participation is not intended. Punishment, dismissal from the faction. MD7, use of service vehicles for personal purposes. Using official medical transport for personal travel when not on duty, including for civilian jobs, are prohibited. Punishment, 1 warning. MD 7.1, use of personal vehicles. Using personal vehicles instead of service vehicles to perform faction duties are prohibited. Punishment, 1 warning. MD 8, unauthorized issuance of recovery notes. Issuing medical certificates outside of a hospital, issuing medical certificates for monetary compensation, basically selling pills or med kits outside of the hospital, or if you're not performing CPR while doing emergency calls, are prohibited. Punishment, 1 warning. Do you have any questions for the MD rules?
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and ask you a set of 10 questions. I'm gonna ask you 6, and then they're gonna ask you 2 each, okay?
Okay.
So my first one is gonna
Okay.
be, what made you want to join a medical faction?
I wanted to help people.
I wanted to help people.
That's something I already do.
That's something I already do in real life, so I wanted to see how it was in like the actual hospital field and what things I'll have to be doing as like a medic, and I like it.
Good answer. Second question for me would be, what is something that you are trying to achieve while being inside of the medical faction?
Consistency,
Stable income, a stable life, growth, opportunity.
Okay, I like that. My third question for you would be, so far that you've been a medic, I know you've been a medic for a little bit now, but so far, what has been the hardest part about being a medic?
I'd say the hardest part is
probably
just really the ranking up
part. It took me quite a bit to get that. I think it was like 55,000, but like I spent like a whole day just like driving around. I think it was like Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, Saturday, yesterday. I spent the whole yesterday just like driving around doing events. Definitely because we couldn't be in the hospital, so I did that. And I'll say the gang violence. Like when I'll get called on an emergency call to do CPR, it's like, all right, now I'm stuck between that choice of like having to like say that person or just like kind of wait for the battle to down there.
Wait for the next
emergency call. Sometimes it kind of sucks just not being able to help that person. Definitely, you got
don't pick them
I
up.
saying like don't pick them up. So I was like, all right.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm pretty sure we can all agree to that right there. All right, my fourth one for you will be, why is it important to work as a team inside of a medical faction?
You said instead of a
what
Why is it
faction?
important to work as a team inside of the medical faction?
inside of the medical
Oh,
faction.
inside of the medical faction.
Because it's
Cause
well, for one,
you gotta have a certain amount of time to like replenish yourself. that when you're talking mid. It's a lot of people that needs assistance, so you gotta work as a team. If you running out, you could like direct them towards a person that you know have restocked already, or somebody that could better assist them. So it's best to work as a team to, 'cause in a sense we outnumbered, I would think. So yeah, we gotta work as a
Yeah, good
team.
answer. My fifth question for you would be: if you were to want to leave HP, what exit would you take?
I'll try to retire,
I'll try
even
to
though like I might
retire,
not
even
be
though
in
like
it
I might
long.
not
Like
be in it
say I
long.
wanted to
Like
like
say I wanted to like
test out the police officer
test out the police
faction because I
officer
never tried that one
faction because I
before.
never tried that one before.
But
But
I'll still try to do like a
I'll still try to
retirement.
do
If
like
not,
a
I'll just like try to
retirement.
put in
If
like a
not, I'll
two
just
weeks
like try to
notice,
put
let
in
it be
like a two
known
weeks
like this
notice,
is
let it be
something
known like this is
I'm
something
open to going
I'm
back
open
to.
to
I
going
wouldn't
back to. I
just
wouldn't
like up and just
just like
lead
up
a
and
job.
just lead a job.
Okay, I like that answer. And then my final question for you would be: let's say that you walk in a situation where me and Mr. Merkel here are having an altercation and we're discussing something and the things start to get heated. What would you do in that situation?
I'll try to bring to y'all
I'll
awareness
try to
that
bring to y'all awareness that
we're both
you know
professionals and
we're both professionals and
we're in a profession.
you
Well,
know we're
is
in a
it do it matter
well,
like
is it,
what
do it
setting it
matter
is?
to what
In a
setting it is?
professional setting
In
or
a
not, we're
professional setting or
wearing
not,
our
we're
uniform,
wearing
so
our
we're
uniform, so
representing
we're representing
our department. So just
our
keeping that in
department. So
mind,
just
just
keeping that in
trying to
mind and
find like
just
common
trying to
ground.
find like common ground. Like
Let's agree to disagree
let's agree to
sometimes.
disagree sometimes. You know.
Okay, yeah, good answer. Also remember that you want to record and report. Having that body cam on is always going to be your best friend. Because if you never, let's say for example, me and Merc are having an altercation, and then Merc goes up to someone and lies to them saying that you were there and that you were going after him as well. If you don't have no body cam footage, it's basically his word against yours at that point. That's why we always want to make sure that we have that body cam on to cover ourselves in case of anything.
So do we always wear our
So
body
do
cam,
we
or is that
always wear
just
our
when
body
we're
cam,
out
or is
in the
that just when we're out in
medical
the
field?
So I would
medical
say
field?
always.
And
I would say
out in
always. A lot of the time, some of us will not have it on 24/7. Just for example, if you want to go on medical runs or something, you always want to keep that on just in case you have to report somebody shooting at you, or if you see another medic doing something they're not supposed to do. That way, we can take care of them and handle that situation professionally.
It's a way that I can actually
it's a way that
record
I can
without
actually
like
record
screen
without
recording.
like screen
No, so the
recording.
screen recording is basically our body cam.
Okay, okay. I had to
Okay,
create
okay.
some space
I had to
then.
create some
Yeah,
space
trust me,
there.
I've had to delete a lot of things, so I get you. Alrighty, those were all of my questions for right now. Mr. Merck, can you go ahead and ask him your two questions?
Sure. Sure.
Reese,
Reese,
my first question
I
is:
my first question is:
let's say you
let's
leave your
say
apartment
you leave your
and you
apartment
got into your car and you're
and you got into
driving
your
to
car and you're
HP.
driving to HP.
So you're going to work.
So you're going to
Okay.
work, okay?
And on your way
And
going,
on your way going,
you see
you see
a patient on the ground
a
that
patient
needs
on the ground
CPR.
that needs CPR.
Do you
Um,
stop
do you
and give
stop
him CPR
and give him
or not?
CPR or not?
I would give them CPR.
I would
I'll
give them
still follow
CPR. I'll
the
still follow the
training that I had. I'll
training that I
use my
had.
four
I'll use
macros,
four
introduce myself,
macros,
let them know where
introducing
I work,
myself, letting them know where I work,
make sure that they stay
make
calm,
sure that they stay calm,
checking the vital sign, and then
checking the vital sign, and then
giving them
administering
a
and
first
giving
aid
them
kit
a
afterwards.
first aid
But
kit
I will also
afterwards. But I will
probably send
also
some type of
probably send some type of
notification via
notification
walkie-talkie
via
or
walkie-talkie
in
or
the
in the in
private
our
chat, our
private chat,
faction
our
chat,
faction
saying
chat,
that I'm like in
saying that
service
I'm
or
like
that
in
I'm
service
on
or
an
that
emergency.
I'm
I'll
on an
just like
emergency.
try
I'll
to
just like try
switch
to
to like going to
switch to
emergency
like
mode
going to emergency
before
mode
going to the actual
before
building.
going to the actual building.
That is good.
That is
That
good.
you're following
That you're
every step.
following every
However,
step.
you
However,
do not stop
you do
and
not stop
perform any
and
form of
perform any form of
CPR
CPR
treatment.
or any treatment of any sort because you're not yet clocked in and you're in your personal vehicle. Okay, sir?
Okay.
And for my final question, you go to the med restock closet and you notice that the wait time is under 5 minutes. Where can you go to wait?
I could wait in
I could wait in
cafe.
cafe.
The cafeteria said?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's correct. That's the correct answer. And those are my two questions,
Thank you,
Dr.
Mr.
K.
Mark. Dimitri, can I get your 2 questions, please?
Yeah. Apologize about the glitch. I'm not sure what question been asked. But Reese, how many people are supposed to be at the desk on the floor?
Two.
Two.
Two per or two in all.
No, two per.
Two per desk.
That's correct, and they're supposed to be at the desk in ranking order, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Green being the last.
Say that again.
Green squirrels being the last.
Okay, and then what comes out the green scrub?
No, blue. Yeah, white.
No, blue. Yeah, white then blue.
Okay, white, blue, and then maroon. Right?
Maroon, brown. And then
I forgot the coat orders.
Okay, you good. You got it right. All right, my second question is, what is the part? Do you find it important as far as for the patient's privacy and confidential medical reasons or being in the hospital?
yes, that's a part of HIPAA laws.
It's very confidential.
All right, appreciate you. That was my two questions.
Thank you for that, Dimitri. Reesemoney, that was it for your interview. Before I end it, do you have any questions for us?
I do. I would like to know that.
I would like to know that coat order. So, after the brown, it would be the coat that you have on, and then it'll be an open coat,
Brown,
right?
it'll be the white coat with green pants. That'll be rank 5. I'm a rank 6, so I'll come after him, which I'm a white coat, purple pants. After me, it'll be rank 7, which will be an open white coat with a blue shirt. Rank 8 will be a open coat with an orange shirt, and then rank 9 will be the chief, which will be an open coat with a black shirt.
So
white coat.
And what was the pants
after the brown?
So think of it like this, all right? The Browns are rank 4. That's what Mr. Merck is right there. Dimitri's rank 3. He's a maroon. So what comes after Merck, it'll be rank 5, which is a white coat with lime green pants.
Green pants, right?
And then
that's you.
Rank 6, which would be white coat, purple pants.
And then open coat, blue shirt, open coat, orange shirt, open coat, black shirt.
All right.
Green pants,
Do you mind leaving,
purple
please?
pants.
My bad. Sorry, wrong
you're good.
apartment.
Appreciate it.
Sorry, wrong apartment.
Yeah, so that's going to be your rank orders. Rank 5, all the way up to 9 are your white coats.
Okay, I got them now.
I got them
Do you have any
now.
other questions?
Nope, that was all I had.
Nope, that was all I had.
Thank you
Thank
to
you.
my shadows, and thank you, Reesemoney, for your time as well.